Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Kirsty Smith, the Head of Development and Alumni Relations at Brunel, and I am delighted to be here today and to be introducing our first ever Alumni Awards ceremony to mark our week of Brew Thanks. So we have over 145,000 Brunel alumni, and one award per year just didn't seem fair. So this week we want to recognise more of you and the work you do. We'll be announcing the winners of our Alumni of the Year 2021 competition. And that's 3 categories for the first time. We have Recent Alumni of the Year, International Alumni of the Year, and UK Alumni of the Year. We had nearly 80 nominations and over 900 votes, so you kept us very busy. Reading the nominations was hugely inspiring, and I'm really inspired all the time by the remarkable work that Brunel graduates go on to do. And connecting with you is one of my favourite things about this job. I love hearing about how an idea or a connection that happened at Brunel has gone on to make real impact in the world. Now, this picture here is me with a Brunel alumna in Portugal last year, and on the same day I met with 2 Brunel alumni, neither of which were Portuguese but happened to be in the same place as me at that time, and connecting the dots and finding out what your journeys are was a lot of fun, and I really hope we get to do that more soon. So I believe our role is to support our alumni and give everyone a platform to succeed. From your first day at Brunel, you are a Brunelian, and that doesn't stop when you graduate. The team are here and we are with you all the way, and we want to be through your challenges, your successes. We want to be with you on that. I'm here today with the alumni and development team, and I would like to introduce a few of the other people that will be speaking to you today. So we have Karen Old, Senior Alumni Officer. We've got Andrew Williams, Senior International Alumni Officer, and Jessica Cath, Prospect Development and Special Projects Officer. And you'll be hearing from them in due course. So one of the exciting opportunities we've got for Brunel alumni at the moment is a funding competition. So we have set up in the last year 3 global networks to support our alumni in networking, in providing advice, tips, guidance on a common theme. And we have partnered with Santander to celebrate the launch of these global networks and offer funding. So if you or you know another Brunel alumnus that is an entrepreneur, a designer, or a creative and wants to win up to £1,500 to take, maybe it's their business to the next level, design forward to a prototype, or wants support to complete their work in the arts, then funding is available, and it's for another 2 weeks. It's still open. So later we'll post the link in the chat if you haven't had it before, and you've got 2 more weeks to apply, so don't miss out. Excited to see what comes in there. But back to today, why are we here? We are celebrating the achievements of our alumni community and the support that you offer staff and students at Brunel. We are going to be taking you through some shout outs as well as some bigger competition winners. So we'll be with you for about 45 minutes now. As we announce the winners, I would love you to share your congratulations in the box and celebrate some of the work that these alumni have done. Or we have reactions. If you want to put a little clap or a little party face in those, please do so as well. We're all here together. So now on to shout outs. We asked the Brunel community to help us identify incredible alumni that deserve a shout out for the volunteering they've done. Brunel really thrives on the wonderful alumni community that give back to students, former departments or fellow graduates, and you are inspiring the next generation. We want these young people and students to have somebody to look up to that makes them think, I could do that too. And you guys are helping them do that. So staff across the university have nominated people that they wanted to give a special thank you to. So I'm going to pass over to the team and we're going to read out some of the shout outs to you. So apart from that, have a lovely event. I'll be back with you soon. So Andrew, over to you for the first shout out.
Thank you, Kirsty. I'm delighted to bring the first shout out for today's event. And the shout out goes to Vincent Tang. So Vincent was nominated by May, who's our Deputy Head of International Student Recruitment. Vincent has already said in the chat, actually, he studied international politics at Brunel and he graduated in 2013. In the shout out, May said, Vincent has been tremendously supportive to Brunel's international recruitment in Hong Kong. Vincent helped Brunel staff work on international educational fairs, agent training, alumni gathering in Hong Kong, recommending Hong Kong students to Brunel, promoting new students for Brunel in Hong Kong, running agent seminars locally to help Brunel's international recruitment. He has been instrumental in supporting Brunel's recruitment success in the last 4 years in Hong Kong. I'd like to say a big congratulations, Vincent. It's been wonderful having your support.
Next up for a shout out, we have Halima Farooq, who graduated from law with criminal justice in 2019 and has been nominated for a shout out by Brunel's widening access officer, Gloria Cheng. Gloria said Halima is incredibly passionate about her career and willing to share her journey through higher education. She did an amazing job during National Careers Week, and I wanted to say a massive thank you for all her hard work. So thank you, Halima.
Next shout out goes to Diana Zidaru, who graduated from Biomedical Sciences in 2020. She was nominated by Crystal Thames, Careers Consultant. Crystal says, Diana has supported countless Brunel students who are applying to medical school. She has helped them build confidence and is always willing to share her statement with them. This is like gold dust. Diana has also attended several careers events this year to share her knowledge and expertise. We are incredibly proud and grateful. Thank you, Diana.
Thank you. And then the fourth shout out comes from Arad, who is the head of the law school. And he has nominated Tony Coyne, who's a law graduate from 1985. And he's said a few words about Tony. So he said, Tony has been instrumental in the success of the Brunel Cares project last year, providing PPE where it was most needed. Tony provided invaluable and independent legal advice to the team behind the project, taking part in weekly meetings, also showing his connections and links in the local community, which helped push the project forward. His drive, enthusiasm, and ability to solve issues and overcome hurdles were second to none. He also convinced his law firm to donate funds for the project. He is a real Brunelian. And I can also vouch for that. I was part of the team that Tony was working with last year, and he was an excellent support and really grateful for all the continued support that he gives Brunel. Thank you, Tony.
Next up is Roshni Bakaria, who graduated from Politics and Economics in 2017 and has been nominated for a shout out by Brunel Careers Consultant Samantha Adam. Samantha said that Roshni comes every year to deliver a session on applying for the Government Economic Service. I would like to give Roshni a shout out because I know how busy she is, but she has made time for this session over the past 3 years. She is professional but approachable, and students relate to her delivery style. Roshni also supports students who reach out to her following the session. The information that she shares in the session most definitely gives Brunel students an advantage in their applications, and it also helps me to better advise students on their applications. The work that Roshni does leads to successful applications for Brunel students. Well done, Roshni.
Our next shout out is for Simran Bedi, who graduated from Business and Marketing in 2009, and I think he's here today. Nominated by Rebecca Walters, who's the PG Placement and Internship Advisor. She says Simran has been taking on Brunel students for their placements for several years now to give them great work experience, and has even hired a few after they've graduated to continue working with him. He always aims to adjust the placement to meet the students' career goals and individual interests. Students have had a positive experience working with Simran and always learn a lot from the experience. Congratulations, Simran.
And the next one is actually one from me. And I wanted to give a particular shout out to Sahil because he has done some phenomenal work over the last year. So following an extremely challenging time, Sahil has inspired many by setting up the Making Mum Proud charity and raising over £4,000 to support students that suffer from bereavement. He wants to ensure that losing a parent or guardian doesn't stop any young person from furthering their education, and has chosen to pilot this fund at Brunel. I have been hugely inspired by Sahil's determination and bravery to talk through his own bereavement and make positive change for others in his position. So on behalf of all the Brunel students that will feel this support in the future, I want to say a huge thank you to you, Sahil.
Finally, a shout out from myself for Keeley Taverner, who graduated from psychology in 2009 and has been hugely instrumental in delivering lots of our initiatives. Keeley is so generous in gifting her time and sharing her own experiences to inspire others. She delivered a fantastic session as part of our Lockdown Learning webinar series and has created videos for our 1 Minute With social media series and to congratulate the class of 2020 graduates. Keeley has also taken part in careers events and provided content for our Link magazine, undergraduate prospectus, and our I Am Brunel alumni profile series. It's not just her time that Keeley volunteers, it's her energy and passion for wanting to make a real difference to the Brunel community. Thank you, Keeley. And now it's over to Andrew to introduce you to some alumni office shout-outs.
Thank you, Karen. So we're now going to take the opportunity to thank some of our alumni who have given back to various projects over the last year. We're going to go through a list of people who have really gone that extra inch for us this year. And I'd like to start by giving our network leaders a shout out. So Kirsty referred to 3 of our networks at the start of the entrepreneurial, those are the Entrepreneurial Network, the Made in Brunel Design Network, and our Arts Network. I'd like to thank Aaron, Chris, Deepak, and Winnie for creating a sharing community of learners. And also a shout out to our student ambassador, Hafsa, who has supported us to create content for our Brunel Network, our online platform for alumni to connect. I'd also like to thank our Lockdown Learning webinar speakers, including Dev, Jay, Keeley, Lawrence, Neelam, Rita, and Seema. They were all inspirational in sharing their expertise at the start of lockdown, and we really appreciate their time and dedication for giving back. We also had 2 fantastic events from Andy and Ellie. Andy shared a fascinating entrepreneurial insight into understanding your funding options, while DJ, broadcaster and promoter Ellie Prohan joined us for a chat about breaking barriers in life, university and music. Next, we would like to say a big thank you to our International Alumni Association leaders. I picked out a few names here who have gone that little bit extra over the last year. Thank you Asin, Ali, Anuba, Asna, Chris, Divya, Ezra, Mohammed, Varun and Zara. They have taken on their roles excellently to connect on our overseas alumni. We now have alumni associations in Bahrain, China, India, Korea, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia and Singapore. Now, if you're living in a different country and you're also interested in starting an alumni association, please do get in touch. I'd love to have that discussion.
We've also hosted a series of virtual speed networking events where our speakers gave their invaluable advice to attendees and helped to create a sharing atmosphere. Thank you so much to Cameron, Chris, Courtney, Craig, Sam, Simone and Tamina for getting involved. We'd also like to shout out our Get You Ready programme speakers, including Alex, Joe, Lily, Rachel and Samira. They were inspirational in sharing their journeys and experiences with prospective students and parents to help them make informed decisions about their university choices. And lastly, we'd like to say a big thank you to our 1 Minute With speakers. This video series continues to mark Black History Month and shine a light on our Black female alumni. Thank you Akua, Emma, Fatu, Jasmine, Keeley, Kalia, Martina, Alucci, Paris, and Sanchia for sharing wonderful content about what you are passionate about. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Moving on now, thank you. Love to hear about the shout outs and all the work you've been doing across the university. We know we're not the only team that alumni work with. So moving on to our Study UK winners, we work with the British Council, and across the world there are many alumni awards to be had with our international alumni. So we do encourage everybody to put themselves forward. I'm going to pass on to Andrew now, who's going to talk to you a little bit more about them.
Thank you, Kirsty. So this is another project that I'm really passionate about, and I'm delighted to share fantastic news about winners of the British Council Study UK Alumni Awards. Those of you who are unaware about the awards, they celebrate the outstanding achievements of alumni and showcase the impact and value of our UK higher education. Award winners are leaders in their fields who have used their experience of studying at a UK university to make a positive contribution and countries. And like Kirsty said, 61 global applications, with 13 of those coming from Brunel. So on to the next slide, where I will be announcing winner. So the Professional Achievement Award recognises alumni who have distinguished themselves through exemplary leadership and achievements in their professional industry, and who can demonstrate the impact and scale of their achievements in their profession and beyond. Congratulations to Hizam Apak from Turkey, who was a winner of the Professional Achievement Award for Turkey. Hizam studied MA Design Strategy and Innovation at Brunel and graduated in 2012. Since graduating from Brunel, Hizam has worked in 3 different positions at Google over a 5-year period, having now been promoted to a role of a product lead at Google Turkey, in which she is responsible for top Google client ad investments. Her highlights of working for Google include working in Dublin, traveling with the Google Leadership Program to Tanzania, and being able to give back to a community and environment through different initiatives. Unfortunately, Hizam is unable to join us this evening as she is on vacation, but I did get to speak to her on a call recently, and she told me about how coming to London and studying at Brunel, she felt inspired by her teachers to be more curious as she broadened her perspective. Hizam wanted to thank Brunel for the unique experience that she received, for giving her the opportunity to learn from many new cultures and enter into a career field that she loves. I'd like to say one last congratulations to Hizam. Now onto the slide, where we'll be talking about the Social Impact Award, which recognises alumni who have made an exceptional contribution and commitment .
Oh, I think you're freezing a little bit there, Andrew.
Or alumnus, Deborah Teacher. Do you have me back?
We got you back. Yeah.
Do you have me okay?
We do.
Okay, yeah. So we were sorry about that. We were delighted to hear that law alumnus Deborah Teacher was shortlisted as a finalist for India, and is also a global finalist for his outstanding achievements. So Dev founded an institute that upskills disadvantaged learners in 10 countries. He also built the first AI virtual teacher for displaced learners, currently upskilling refugees in UN camps. He received the Points of Light Award from the UK's Prime Minister in 2021 for his bestseller Together, an anthology from COVID-19 pandemic, donating all proceeds to NHS and frontline services. He was also Vice President of his Students' Union when he raised $185,000 for community. Dev was also our winner for Brunel Alumni of the Year Awards in 2020. And so I wanted to welcome him back to say a few words this evening. So Dev, I've seen you're in the call and I believe you're unmuted, so I'll hand over to you.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you so much. It's really humbling to be invited back. Thank you everyone in the team, Kirsty, Karen, Jessica, Henry, everybody. So yeah, it's actually very, melancholic as well, because last year when I was nominated and I did win, I was actually stuck in India during the first wave of the COVID-19 pandemic, and that was really heartwarming to have won the award, and today I'm here. And more than talking about myself, because Andrew's obviously already covered a lot of that, I would like to say firstly, very well organized this year. I really love the branding and all of that. And I really agree with the alumni department that given the breadth of work that our alumni do across the world and the size of our alumni, one award does not really cut it. So, getting these 3 awards was absolutely, I would almost say, a necessity, and, very well done on that. And in terms of my own work, since I won the Alumni Award, a lot has happened, as Andrew said. We've gone from teaching in underserved learners in 3 countries to now 10 countries. We've got our AI teacher going. We've just been grant funded by Innovate UK, and we are also now delving into AI to train people with hard of hearing. That's not in any of our nominations because that's very new, but we are going to be creating an artificial intelligence driven virtual teacher that communicates with sign language. So that's our next challenge as such, and that's again very exciting. And to really finish off, I wanted to say that it's not because I'm in this event, but I always say this, and I'm going to say it here today. I am who I am today because of my time at Brunel. I was a good student, but I was a very, very naughty student, and Brunel really taught me the ways of life. Perhaps a campus university somewhere else in the UK wouldn't have. I got into a lot of trouble. I learned life. I learned, all the things that help you become an entrepreneur and really make your own way in life. So I'm thankful to Brunel for that. And perhaps even more importantly, until today, even in our team at Ottomans Institute, the core team members, the majority have been alumni of Brunel, and some of them are at Brunel at the moment. And we keep taking a lot of right candidates from Brunel, and that really, I think, sums up the Brunel culture that Brunel has. So again, once again, thank you for having me, and it's really good to see the rich collection of nominations we've had this year. Again, shows the culture of Brunel, and I wish all the nominees all the very best. And all of you who have been nominated are winners. Unfortunately, there's always going to be one winner per category, but very well done on your professional careers and your lives. So well done, and thank you again for having me.
Thank you very much, Dev, and that will lead us nicely into announcing the winners of this year's awards. But it was fantastic to hear what you've been up to since winning last year's award. Congratulations on your achievements with the Study UK Alumni Awards this year. Thank you for speaking very quickly. So it's now over to Jess, who's going to be providing a little recap of this week's activities. I'll hand over.
Thanks, Andrew. This week on social media, we've been celebrating and saying thank you to those in our community who have gone above and beyond in supporting the university. On Monday, our focus was on alumni volunteers who have given their time and energy to ensure alumni stay connected, and have also been extraordinary through supporting students, alumni, staff, and the local community. On Tuesday, we thank Trust and Foundations who have made a real impact on Brunel. The support these organizations give provides spaces, resources, and opportunities for our students to thrive. Today, we thanked our donors and supporters who help provide much needed financial support for exceptional students, regardless of their background. And we'd like to invite everyone on the call to a very special event that we have coming up on Monday. To celebrate Pride Month, please join us Monday, 21st of June at 1 p.m. for a Zoom webinar on inclusive sport with our Brunel alumna, captain of GB and England women's hockey, and Olympic gold medalist, Kate Richardson Walsh, OBE. The webinar is presented as part of our LGBTQ+ Changemakers virtual speaker series that we've been running this spring from the Brunel LGBTQ+ staff network and the Development and Alumni Relations Office. We'll link the registration in the chat later, or you can find it on the Brunel website. We hope you can join us.
Lovely. It's going to be a great event. Please do join us. I said earlier that our role is to give everyone a platform to succeed. And this isn't only for our alumni, but it's our students too. And that's the part of work we do around fundraising is really key to ensure that young people from all backgrounds have an opportunity to go into higher education and are able to continue their studies. And that's why this week, as part of our campaign around Brew Thanks, was to really say thank you for all the donations as well that our supporters or organisations give us, because these donations shops when they are stuck, and it's so appreciated. This last year has been hard for so many, and for those that have been able to donate, the thank yous are plentiful, so thank you so much. Now, the moment we have all been waiting for, Alumni of the Year Awards. We heard from Dev just now, an absolute credit to Brunel and last year's winner. So now who will it be this year? Karen, over to you.
Thanks so much, Kirsty. So we are so excited, we really are, to reveal the winners of this year's Alumni of the Year Awards. So I hope you've got some bubbles at the ready as we announce our winners. Each year, we're so proud to celebrate and recognise the achievements of our wonderful alumni community. And as we mentioned this year, we were pleased to have expanded the awards to 3 new categories to recognise extra alumni in our community. Whether it was for outstanding professional achievements, significant contributions to the community, and an ongoing commitment and contribution to Brunel through volunteering and advocacy, we were delighted to read the many wonderful nominations submitted this year, receiving nearly 80 in total. Nominations were shortlisted by the Development and Alumni Relations Office and colleagues from Brunel's Media Relations team, the Professional Development Centre, and the Equality, Diversity and Inclusion team to give us 18 finalists in total across our 3 categories. All finalists were then entered into the final vote for the Brunel alumni community to name their winners in each category. It was so exciting to see your votes rolling in, and with nearly 1,000 votes cast this year for our finalists, it's been an epic year and one of the biggest vote rolls that we've ever had. So thank you so much to everyone who cast their vote this year. And now to announce the runners-up and winners for each category. Exciting. So first up, I am absolutely thrilled to present the recent Alumni of the Year Award, recognising recent UK and international alumni who graduated in 2018, 2019 or 2020 and have achieved something remarkable within the last 3 years of leaving Brunel. Your finalists include Bizan Nerimand, Kerry Williams, Lynn Frederick D'Souza, Marina Dieth, and Dr. Paul D. Ottomans. The votes have revealed that, drum roll please, in 3rd place, we have Kerry Williams, who is a fully qualified football referee who was selected to join the FIFA list to represent Wales. Congratulations, Kerry. In 2nd place, we have Bizan Nerimand, a British Afghan actor and producer whose international Afghan movie, Salem, London, made its debut last year. Congratulations, Bizan. And the winner of the recent Alumni of the Year Award is Dr. Paul D. Ottomans. And dedicated to social innovation and change, Dr. Paul D. Ottomans has been an inspiration to the Brunel community. Since graduating in 2018, she first joined the university as the president of the Students' Union, then an Ambitious Futures graduate, before joining Brunel as a lecturer, currently rising to the rank of Deputy Divisional Lead in Psychology. During this period, she was also one of the founders of the international organisation Ottomans Institute, recently mentioned by Dev Aditya. It's a charity that works to upskill unserved learners across refugee camps in Iraq, with governments in Afghanistan and India, with foundations from Palestine and Lebanon, to recently supporting children of war victims in Sri Lanka. Her work with Ottomans Institute, which supported 30,000 learners during the pandemic, was also recognised by the UK Prime Minister in January 2021 with a Points of Light Award. During the pandemic, she launched Lessons for Humanity, a free learning series designed to support people to learn essential life skills and support mental well-being. Her book, with Devaditya, called Together, an anthology from the COVID-19 pandemic, recorded global contemporary history and is donating all proceeds to NHS charities and frontline services. Championing the Brunel spirit, Paudie provides work placements and volunteering opportunities with Ottomans Institute for Brunel students and is an active mentor as part of the Brunel mentoring scheme. Congratulations to you, Paudie. We're absolutely thrilled for you. And if you're there, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, Amir, thank you very much, Karen, and thank you everyone for your support, I guess, in the past few years since I graduated. It's quite an honor to have received this award this year. I don't really know what to say. I'm just really, really happy. It's a good end of a busy day and a busy week. And yeah, I'm actually also really, really enthusiastic and impressed by all the work that all my fellow Brunel alumni have done. I followed the post this week on social media, and it's absolutely great to see all the amazing work that's been done globally and how we are still all sort of representing and I know, showcasing what Brunel has taught us and how we are bringing this in all the countries where we are. I mean, I'm still in the UK, but I see many of my fellow Brunel alumni are anywhere in the world, and it's just great to stay in touch with everyone. And I really love to still be part of this and continue to do so in the next upcoming years. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for those who nominated me and for those that voted for me. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Paudie. It's great to have you here, and we're delighted to have you as the winner of that award category. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now it's over to Andrew to announce the winner of our next award. Over to you, Andrew.
Thanks, Karen, and congratulations as well, Paudie. Okay, moving on to the International Alumni of the Year Award. So I'm delighted to present this one. The award recognises all international alumni who graduated in any year up to in 2017. Your finalists include Dr. Abdulsalam Sifta, Anike Mlemchukwu, Dr. Ezra Alderheim, Imran Kamal, Noemi Lafour, and Dr. Salah Sabre Ahmed Abaya. And the votes have revealed that in third place, we have Anike Mlemchukwu from the USA, who is passionate about supporting children with special needs and creating a world with increased accessibility. In second place, we have Noemi Lafour from France, who is an activist and making waves in the music industry, recently nominated as a top 10 rising star by the British LGBT Awards. And I'm excited to reveal the winner of the International Alumni of the Year Award is Dr. Ezra Alderheim from Bahrain. Ezra works as an assistant professor at Aliyah University in the area of strategic decision-making and quality, as well as acting as Executive Director Quality Assurance. Ezra is passionate about giving back to a community and formed the Alumni Club for alumni from the PhD Without Residence program in 2017. Aiming to maintain relationships between graduates and support collaborative research across alumni, PhD researchers, and supervisors. As an academic, Ezra has obtained qualifications including a Principal Fellowship of the Higher Education Academy, as well as receiving 2 research awards by Emerald Publishing and ICAI in 2020. She has been active in giving back through conferences and supporting applicants with high quality proposals for PhD without residence. Having worked with Ezra myself this year, I can vouch for her enthusiasm for Brunel and offer her congratulations on receiving this award. Ezra, I'm going to pass it over to you to say a few words. So I'm requesting to unmute you. I hope that you've received that okay.
All right. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much, Andrew. And thank you very much for the entire alumni team for such an organized event. I'm really pleased, and I cannot really say more. I'm really surprised, and thank you very much for this award. It means a lot to me, definitely. And indeed, this is going to be the starting point to do more and more and create impact to our society, and also create and reflect Brunel voice in different parts of the countries in Bahrain, and definitely, and also the GCC. We have maintained a very good relationship with different alumni in the GCC, in the UK, US, as part of the Alumni Club. And I welcome you all to join our club as well, and have a collaborative work, whether it is research, events, and so on. I'm sure with you we can do more, we can do better. We are all the alumni of Brunel, and definitely with all the support from the alumni team, we can do better, and Brunel deserve more and more to spread the voice and create impact to the entire community. So thank you very much. And I'm so pleased and I'm so happy, and I don't know what I'm saying right now, but thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ezra, and congrats.
Well, I think Andrew's
Getting to know.
So I'll take it from here, because now we are on to the final award. So UK Alumni of the Year, delighted to do this one. And this is just such a lovely event to be part of. So who did we have as finalists for UK Alumni of the Year? And there were so many nominations. This was a really hard category to whittle down. We have Dave Bailey, Multimedia Technology and Design alum. We've got Jay Stone, who did Communication and Media Studies. Dr. Marwan El Navi, who did a PhD in Management Studies. We have Ndidi Okizi, OBE, who did Psychology, Sefi Wells, Stephen Badieku, and Thomas Fudge. So the votes have revealed that in third place, we have Ndidi Okizi, OBE, the CEO of the UK Youth and recipient of an OBE for her services to young people. Absolutely excellent achievement. So well done, Ndidi. In second place, we have Jay Stone, who is passionate about coaching and supporting women into leadership and developing their professional and personal growth. Very well deserved. Thank you, Jay, for the nomination. And then we come to the final. So the winner of the UK Alumni of the Year award goes to Thomas Fudge. So we had two nominations from different people for Thomas. As an intellectually curious person, Thomas enrolled on a PhD with Brunel after completing his master's degree to continue with his dissertation idea to transform human waste into energy, which was a solution for energy scarce countries like Kenya, where he's worked a lot. In 2017, during his PhD studies, Thomas founded Waze, an environmental engineering company developing decentralized sanitation solutions for underserved and remote communities, allowing waste to be changed into biogas, fertilizers, and to recover water. During his PhD, Tom developed electromethanogenic reactors for decentralized wastewater treatment. And this was the foundation for his company Waze. This is the core technology that they are currently testing in real world scenarios, including pilots in the UK and Kenya, using the ecological and social sustainability principles learned at Brunel. So Thomas has created a team of 15 passionate people at Waze, and 40% of those are Brunel graduates. So what a community. Thomas envisaged an inclusive and fair world and has created opportunities for so many people to follow their passion and make a significant contribution to the world. Through his intellect, hard work, dedication, and humble personality, he has inspired many. So a hugely well-deserved award of the UK Alumni of the Year. And Thomas, I believe you are here. Would you like to say a few words?
Well, yeah, thank you very much. This is a really big shock, seeing everybody else that was up there and all their achievements. I'm very surprised. And yeah, no, I just want to say thank you to everyone. Everyone sort of really helped me at Brunel, but I sort of really am heavily involved with Brunel, as you said, because most of our team are from Brunel. So it's fantastic there to continue working with them and having close ties. And I want to say thank you for Farial, who nominated me, and reading her sort of nomination was really lovely to see. I'm not sure who else nominated me, so that'll be quite interesting to find out as well. But yeah, no, thank you very much, and thank you. Well done to everybody else as well on your great achievements.
Yeah, thank you. So what a credit to Brunel these graduates are. Honestly, it's such a lovely thing that we've been able to do here, and I love to celebrate it. It's the favourite thing about the job. So this now brings us to the end of this event. And I want to just say a huge thank you to everyone for your nominations, to all of our extraordinary finalists. I can't tell you how hard it was to choose. We've literally blown away by the phenomenal things that Brunel alumni have done and contributed to the world. You're playing such a key role in inspiring the next generation of our current students, so that they know that one day they can be like you too. And that is what we really push for. Young people need to see figures that look like them, that could have been from their backgrounds, that still make it forward into this absolute array of fields. There are so many ways you can stay involved with Brunel. If you have time to do a career talk or mentor a student or host a placement student at your company, they're always keen to hear from you and hear from people that have a few years ahead or plenty of years ahead. It actually doesn't matter whether you graduated last year, 20 years ago. Seeing different stages of life is really inspirational. So I'd like to also thank the Development and Alumni Relations team for working on this event and getting it all together. And we really can't wait to see what the next year brings for Brunel alumni. So keep us posted on what you're up to. We really want to be a part of your journey and help you where we can. Just keep on keeping us informed, and we will do our best to support you too. So on that note, I'd like to wish you a wonderful evening. Hopefully you can get to see the last of the sunshine before apparently the British summer might be over tomorrow. So enjoy it while you can, and just huge thanks. Loved having you here today.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Congratulations. Bye.